Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are talking about the latest developments shaking global markets from fixed performance across Asian stocks to a sharp jump in oil prices following new US sanctions against Russia's biggest energy companies. Asian markets traded mixed on Thursday after Wall Street posted significant losses overnight. The main driver of global volatility was oil, which surged more than $2 a barrel after President Donald Trump announced sanctions targeting Russian oil giant Rosneft and Lukoil. According to the White House, these measures aim to pressure Russian presidents to come to the negotiations table and help end what the US called Russia's brutal war in Ukraine. As a result, the US benchmark crude rose $2.02 to 60.52 per barrel dollar, while Brent crude, the international benchmark, jumped 2.09 to 64.68 per barrel dollar. Meanwhile, European Union traders leaders are also set to tighten their stance against Moscow at a meeting on Thursday. European officials are expected to probe additional sanctions and move forward with a plan to use frozen Russian assets in Europe and support Ukraine's economic and war effort for at least the next 2 years. In Asia, market reactions were fixed. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index climbed 0.6% to 25,824.32, while China's Shanghai Composite inched up 0.1% to 3,917.89. Even as reports suggested the US could further restrict export of American software to Chinese firms. Japan Nikkei's 225 dropped about 1.4% to 48,939.69 after report that Prime Minister Sanae Tachi is preparing an economic stimulus package worth nearly 14 trillion yen or $92 billion. Tech gains to SoftBank Group led the decline, with shares down more than 4% after announcing plans to issue dollar and European denominated bonds to fund new artificial intelligence investments. Takachi also voiced support for keeping Japan's interest rates near zero, a stance that weakened the yen. The US dollar rose from 151.94 to 152.52 yuan, marking another sign of Japan's ongoing currency pressures. Elsewhere in the region, South Korea SPI slipped 1% to 3,845.56 as investors remain cautious amid slow progress in US. Korea trade talks Australia S&P ASX 200 edges slightly higher, gaining less than 0.1% to 9,032.80, while Taiwan ties lost 0.4% in contrast. India BSE Sensex gains 0.9%, continue its recent trend. Over in United States, all three major indicators closed lower on Wednesday. The S&P 500 fell 0.5% to 6,699.40%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped 0.7% to 46,590.41, and the Nasdaq Composite dropped 0.9% to 22,740.40. Netflix waxed on the broader market after its quarterly profit missed analytic expectations. The streaming giant, like many tech leaders, faced growing pressure to deliver higher earnings, especially as analytics warned that US equities may not be overvalued following a 35% rebound since April. In contrast, Capital One Financial and Western Alliance Bancorp both reported earnings that beat estimates, pushing their shares up by 1.5% and 3.2% respectively. Western Union report also helped stabilize sentiments after recent concern about potential loan fraud risk within the banking sector. Meanwhile, Beyond Meat continued to see wild price swing. Its shares skyrocketed by more than 100% during early trading before closing just 1.5% higher. Still, the stock has surged over 450% this week alone, fueled by renewed retail investor enthusiasm, making it the largest holding in the Bound Hills Meme Stock ETF. Finally, its commodities gold prices rebounded about 1.6% to 4,131.80% per ounce, recovering some of the ground lost over the previous two sessions after hitting record high earlier this week. That's all for today global markets roundup. If you found this analytic helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more in-depth financial update night here on channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Thanks.